Hey guys, RunFD here. So I thought I would do a video kind of talking about something I've been obsessed with for a while now, and it's my favorite blushes. I don't know when I kind of started getting into, I thought I could never really wear blush because I have rosacea real bad around my jawline and kind of extending upwards, so I thought that if I wore blush it would just kind of draw more attention to that redness, and I felt like I didn't need to add any more redness or pinkness or color on my cheeks, period. But I went to the MAC store probably 2 years ago, and I, kind of explained my dilemma to the lady because I'd kind of seen a blush that I thought was really pretty, and I was like, but I can't wear it. She's like, well, why not? And I kind of explained my predicament, and she said, wearing the blush will actually take the focus away from the rosacea and onto your cheeks. So ever since then, I've kind of become hooked, especially this past year. I used to only own MAC blushes, but I've started getting into Benefit, and yeah, so I don't have too many. Well, no, I mean, I guess I have a good bit, so I guess I'll go ahead and get started. I'll do some swatches for you all, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with my first MAC blush, and this is Pincho Peach, and it reminds me more of a, sorry about that, reminds me more of like a pink than a peach, but it's a very, very wearable. There's the swatch, if you all can see it. That's the best way. There we go. It's a very wearable, pinky peach color. It goes good when I'm light, it goes good when I'm darker. It's just a very pretty color, and it works on a lot of skin tones, so I really like that one. And the MAC lady, when I got it, said it was a very universal blush, so that most anyone can wear it. It's one of their biggest sellers because it is so universal. There's no shimmer, and it is a sheer tone blush, so you kind of have, there's not so much color that if if you're very pale and you just want to blush on your cheeks, it's gonna like overpower your cheeks or anything like that. And if you are darker, you can pack it on, build it up. So really like this blush. Okay, next I'm gonna go with my second MAC blush, and this is Pink Swoon, and this is kind of how to get the Kim Kardashian glowy look. It's a very bright pink. Go ahead and swatch that one. And this is a sheer tone blush as well, so just like and it's a little less pigmented, but it does pack on the color. So you can see Pink Swoon, which is more of a rosy peach, Pincho Peach, and then Pink Swoon, which is more of a bright pink color. Very pretty blush, gives you a nice glow. Again, when I'm light or dark, I can wear this, so this is really nice. Next MAC blush would have to be the Perfect Cheek. It's a matte and it's a powder blush. And the other one I'm going to talk about kind of looks similar. And it looks like this. It's almost like a taupey light pink color. The lighting's going to wash it out a lot, but there it is. And if you can see it on my finger, it almost looks like, when I picked it up, I got it at a CCO, and when I picked it up, I was almost like, what the heck, that's not a blush. But as you can see, it almost looks like a bronzer compared to these two, but it gives your cheeks just a not very obvious, just a pretty glow. So I really like that one. And one that's kind of similar to it that I know is very popular is Tenderlink. It's a sheer tone blush. It looks a lot like it. Again, got this at a CCO, and let me see which finger I can use. But put them next to each other. The Perfect Cheek is a little more pigmented and a little darker. Tenderling is a little bit lighter, so there is the Perfect Cheek and there's Tenderling, and again, it just gives a really pretty flush to your cheeks without being too obvious that you have blush on. Okay, next I'm going to go to two of my randoms, and then I'll go into my benefits. One of my randoms is Hard Candy, and this is in Honeymoon, and it's this really pretty light pink. Y'all can see that. There we go. Really pretty light pink with kind of blue streaks running through it, and it's very shimmery. Really pretty though, especially for lighter skin tones. It's not very pigmented, and you kind of have to rub, like I'm having to rub my finger pretty hard to get it, but once you do, it's very pretty, but it's very shimmery. The first four were not shimmery, but this one is very shimmery, but it's nice when you want to give, if you want to give just kind of like a glow to your cheeks. It's really, really pretty, so really recommend this one, and you can find them at Walmart, and I think it was about $6, so it's a lot of blush. Really cute packaging and really nice pigmentation, so goodbye. Next, it kind of mixes as a blush and a bronzer. It's Wet n Wild Ultimate Minerals. It says blush bronzer, or bronzer, and it's supposed to be a dupe for MAC Stereo Rose and December 167 Amber Glow. And I got this from Gina Bina Weena, I think was the right thing. And especially when I'm tan, this is, and I can't really swatch it because it's kind of in y'all can kind of see that color. Especially when I'm tan, this looks really pretty. It's like it is a bronzer, but it has some like rosy undertones. It's very, very pretty and very wearable, surprisingly. If you're a little bit lighter skin, I'd be a little careful with it. Use a light hand or take caution. Just use it as a bronzer. But for darker skin people, it looks really pretty and has a really nice glow. So, okay, next on to my Benefit boxed, or no, I guess I'm going to do my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. Everyone knows about this. This will be the NARS dupe. And there's the color. It's supposed to be a dupe of, I think, Orgasm. Yeah. Really pretty color. Again, just very pretty pigmentation. Very good price. I think it was $3 for this. And there's it kind of packed on. Right there. It's really pretty. Again, on any skin tone. I've tried it on darker skinned people, tried it on my light skin, so it's really pretty. And the bronzer is nice as well. And it's in this nice little compact with a very large mirror, so if you're on the go, there I am. If you're on the go, it is really nice to have with you. Okay, and I guess I'll go ahead and start on the Benefit. I'm going to go ahead and start with my Benefit Perfect 10, or just 10. And it comes with the highlights and the bronzer, which I've gotten darker, so this has worked a lot better on me. The highlight actually shows up when I was lighter. It didn't even show up because it was like the same color my skin tone. But now that I'm a little bit darker, it shows up and it's really pretty. The brush actually works perfectly with it because, as you can see, it kind of fits perfectly into the contour of your cheeks. So you just swipe up, and it just gives a perfect highlight / contour all in one. So it's really, really nice. I recommend that one. And all of these blushes have lasted me forever. I have not even made a dent in any of them, and I make sure to switch up blushes every day because I have so many. But I've not even made a dent in any of these. So they are all kind of expensive. I know the MAC ones are, I think, $18, and then the Benefit ones are $28, and let's compare size. This is 6 grams. This is... Sorry, let me try to find it. 6 grams, and this is 10 grams. So $10 more for 4 grams more. You do the math, but they both last a very long time. Okay, next is one of my lighter ones, which when I was very light, it was perfect. Haven't been able to wear it much because I'm darker, but I can pack it on, but it's Dandelion. It's this really pretty light pink color. I'm trying not to double swatch. And the Benefit powders are very creamy, very silky. Don't have to rub hard to get good pigmentation. So this lighting sucks. If you can see the last one. There it is. Okay. Next we have Coralista, which is a cult favorite. It's this very pretty shimmery coral color. Gorgeous and smells so good. I've had this one the longest, I think. And it's just my go-to blush for anything. When I'm a little bit lighter, I really have to pay attention. But yeah, it's really pretty. There it is, trying it on a new arm. And it smells so good. I don't even know what it smells like, but oh, it smells so good. And I actually use, I know a lot of people just throw the brushes away, but I actually use little brushes because, I don't know, I just find it really packs on color nicely, and it's just really convenient because it's right there in the box. So instead of having to, reach and find my blush brush, I can just pull this out, whip it out, put on some blush, I'm good to go. Okay, and last but certainly not least, this is what I've been really reaching for pretty much every day. I'm darker. This also works when you're lighter. I know I've said this for every single blush, but I've gone to the tanning bed recently and I've gotten a lot darker, and it's really awesome because I found that these blushes that worked for me when I was light also have worked for me when I'm dark. So it really has been a good investment on my part, and I wasn't even looking for blushes when I was dark. I was looking for them when I was very light skinned, but it's really it's very nice to kind of realize that something that you picked out when you were lighter also works when you're darker. So and this is Sugar Bomb, and it's the 4 square, and there's little triangles. It's a kind of a peach, kind of a rosy pink, a purple, and a peach. So let me go and swatch that, and you kind of rub them all together. They blend all together, and it's so pretty. and it's a lot lighter than Coralista, but that's what I like about it. When I'm not wanting to do so dramatic, just kind of a flush, if you can see that. It's really pretty, it's gorgeous, and it smells nice as well. So that was my blush collection. If you guys would like to see, talk about recommendations, what you do, don't like about any of them, feel free to comment below, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.